Hey there, it's Jennifer. I am at Five Below and they have Halloween out. Let's see what they have outside. We got some yardsticks for $5. Trick or treat. I'm sorry, I'm zoomed in too far. The witch legs in a cauldron that says trick or treat. There's the skeleton there. Again, these are $5. And then there's this sign here with the jack-o'-lantern, the ghost, and the cat as a witch. They have some pool noodles here in Halloween colors and some bouncy balls with the jack-o'-lantern face, the eyeball, and the spider, and those are $4. There's also these little gates here. They're plastic. You kind of get two skulls there on those, and those are going to be $5. And then you have this little ghost here with the witch hat, also for $5. Comes in this little package here like that. So he's real cute. And they've got a ton of stuff out here to look at. We've got $15 plush skeletons. So it's gonna look like that. It looks like it's about 4 feet tall, more or less. And the 3-foot skeletons are $7. You got the natural color, the black, or the pink. You have a bunch of queer mats here too. That's really cute. The unwelcome bat. These are all going to be $7 each. You got the shopping ghost here, walking the dogs, trick-or-treating, and the witch. This one I really like. Welcome, don't be a scaredy cat, with the jack-o'-lanterns and the cat and the bats. This one's kind of cool too for the all black and white look, home sweet haunted home. And then the last one that I see is this one here that says anybody home, with the old cell phone. They also have a few different stackables this year. They're going to be $7. So they have the skulls here. They're going to be black, kind of like a gray look to them. They also have the stackable ghost that has the witch hat on it. And then the orange jack-o'-lantern stack, and those are all going to be $7 each. These are super cute, back from last year again. $5 each for the jack-o'-lanterns. They do have the vellum there. So we got, oh, it has green light on it. That's kind of neat. The vellum's pushed out on this one, so let's take a look at this one. This one's going to have the orange light. Now, I'm not making it flicker, so I'm guessing it does that on its own. But $5 each for those. And then for $7, there's this skull here. This is gonna light up as well on the eyes, but there's no try me on that one. That's gonna be $7. Also for $7, they have the light up witch and the light up ghost. And it looks like you can make the ghost different heights on that one. And then you have the light up witch there, which is really cool. Again, $7 for either of those. And this is really cool. They have a extra large skeleton spider for $15. It has a skull head on it and then the spider legs. So that's new. I don't think they had that one last year. There's also some really cute pillows for $7 each. So you've got the little ghosty pillow here with the bow on top. I think all the ghosties have the bow on top that I see. And then there's the heart-shaped one with the skeleton ribs. This one's super flat, very kind of flimsy, but it's a cute design. And then this one that looks like a coffin says get in loser. Again, really thin on that one, but the design is very similar to what they did at Michael's last year. Theirs was of course more plush, but it also had a cover with get in loser on it, and then there was a dancing skeleton on the inside, if you remember that from last year. They have this one here now at Five Below. Again, $7 for any of those. They also have the full-size skeleton, 5.5 feet tall, $25. They have it in the black, and it looks like the eyes are gonna light up on that one. And then they have it in the natural bone color as well. Again, the eyes are gonna light up on these. They do take batteries at the back of the skull to make those light up. There's no try me on those either, but they have those two colors. And how cute are these little pajamas? Those are so sweet with the little dressed up teddy bears. They have the long sleeve shirt on it. It's gonna be $7. And then they also have the matching shorts sold separately for $7 as well. Oh my goodness, this blow mold is everything. This is so cute. $20 for this blow mold. Let me see, is it battery? Yeah, this one's gonna be on batteries. There's no plug-in for that one, but how cute is that? They also have this massive jack-o'-lantern blow mold for 20, and there's my hand here, and it is massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's probably 5 hands tall on that. Probably at least 3 feet, if not a little bit more than that. These little pillows are so cute. I love this black one. It has a little brown stem on it. These are $5 each. They're really firm but plush little pillows. Those are really, really cute for $5 each. And then they have these little pumpkins here. These are gonna light up as well. Get the black or the orange for $1. That's a good deal. Some ceramics. These are super cute. These little ceramic houses. These are gonna light up also. That is so, so cute. So you got the little black haunted house, the purple one, and the gray one with the black roof. Those are adorable. They also have this 3-pack of LED pumpkin candles. Look how cute those shapes are. Those are absolutely adorable for $5. And for $7, they have these LED hanging candles. You get a pack of 5. So it does have a magic wand control, and it has a fade in, fade out light effect. So that's kind of cool. Those are $7. How cute is this little cat on a jack-o'-lantern? I cannot get over how adorable so many of these pieces are. This is $5. Very reminiscent of something we might see in the Dollar Tree Plus section. That's really nice. And then there's this adorable flocked cat with a little witch hat on it. So, so cute. This is $5 as well. And they have a nice size plastic cauldron here, a nice big bucket for $4. Similar to the 3-pack of the jack-o'-lantern LED candles, they have a 3-pack of the ghost candles. Those are going to be $5. And this adorable flocked little ghost is so cute. That is just super, super cute. It's just a plastic mold, kind of like a blow mold idea. Does not light up or anything, but it's a little black bow on top. $5 for that. Adorable. And you guys, they have the ghost wreath here as well. That's going to be $5 for the light up ghost wreath. That's a great little dupe. It's smaller, of course, than like the Martha Stewart ones that we've been seeing. Definitely smaller than the ones that you'll see at Pottery Barn. But for $5, you can get the look for a lot less. So that's pretty awesome. It does say it's a 13-inch diameter, just to give you an idea of the size. These little ghosties are adorable. Looks like they're going to be $4. They are LED light up ceramic ghosts. So really nice on that as well. This is kind of cool. It's sitting right between a $4 and $5 marker on the shelf. So I'm not sure how much it is, but it's either $4 or $5. Little spider, metal spider taper candle holders, pack of 2. That's a good deal. Those are really cute. And then what I wanted to look at were these LED ghost taper candles. Can you say Pottery Barn knockoff on these as well? $5 for the pack of 2 of these. It doesn't look like there's any timers or anything on those, so just be aware of that. They're just LED tapered candles that you'll have to turn on and off yourself. This is cute. This is usually something we see over like at Michael's and At Home, those kind of places. Curses and Crows. You get the set of 3 of the books. It's an animatronic, so one of the books is going to come out back and forth like that. That's kind of cool. $7 for that. That's a good price. These are little misting pieces here. So you got the misting skull and the misting cauldron. So the misting skull or the misting cauldron, they're going to be $5 each. The cauldron has a little bit of dripping on it, if you can see that there. That's kind of neat. And then that's the skull. It looks like the eye sockets are purple. So that's kind of cool. $5 on those. And for $2, they have some little skeleton animals. We've got the snake, the spider with the skull head, and the, how do you say that, axolotl? Well, I don't know, you guys will correct me in the comments, but there's that guy there. They're all $2 for the little skeleton animals. And we have the smaller version of the ghost. This is a 2-foot one here. And this has no price on it, so not quite sure what that's gonna go for. Oh wait, hang on. Hanging Witch and Ghost is $3. Gauze Web. So the gauze web is $1. It says your creepy cloth there for $1, so that's good. Then your Hanging Witch and Ghost are gonna be $3. So there's the ghost. There's the witch. The witch is very stiff looking of the two. I say go for the ghost on this one. Has a little more movement and softness. Then there's the felt garland. That's going to be $4 with the ghosties. It's going to be 5 feet long. Looks like you get 3 little ghosties on there and then all the pom-poms in between. And this LED tinsel web is going to look like that. That's kind of neat. It's going to light up. It contains 2, so you get 2 pieces, 2 webs in there, which is really nice. And that's going to be $5. And for $2, they brought back the felted spider or the flocked spider. I'm only seeing it in black. I know last year they had like 3 or 4 different colors because I know I picked up some black ones last year. So they have these again, $2 each for those. And they have some string lights as well. So there's 2 options. You got the jack-o'-lantern or the ghost. Very classic little looks there. That's what those look like. And then let's take a look. So you're gonna get 20 lights on there. Requires 2 AA batteries. No timer or anything like that I can see on here. Those are gonna be $5 for either shape. Also for $5, they have this string lights here, 70 count. This is indoor, outdoor use. Total length 15 feet, lighted length 14 feet. $5 for them in the Halloween colors. They have some inflatables here as well. So we got the giant spider for $25. There's also the Boo ghosts here for $25. And these both light up as well. They have a whole bunch of empty bins here too, so we're gonna have to come back and see what they put in these bins. Here's another stackable. These are the Frankenstein pumpkin stackables. That's new for this year, so that's kind of neat. Those are gonna be $7, same price as all the others. They have little flocked pumpkins here in the black, white, and orange for $3 a bag. You get 6, 2 of each color. Oh, this is fun. They have a Squishmallows mystery bags for $5. And it looks like for $1, you can choose from these little pumpkins. They're small, but for $1, they're nice little accent pieces. And they have these like kind of like a porch leaner, but they all have a base on them, so they stand up on their own. So you have this one here with the jack-o'-lanterns and the black cat. So let me stand over to the side. So that one's really cool there. And then there's the ghosties with the broom, the stack of skulls, and then the jack-o'-lanterns with the witch hat. And you can choose any of those for $5 each. And height-wise, they're probably about 3 feet tall on all of those. These are funny. Okay, these caught me a little off guard. I thought they were inflatables. They are, but they are inflatable costumes. That is really cool. So you have the duck costume, 6 feet tall, 6.5 feet tall. The dog costume is 7 feet tall. And they have the dinosaur costume. That's going to be 7 feet tall. And those are all $20 each. More stacked pumpkins here. These are in the ombre pink, so you get the 3 different shades of pink on that one. And again, all the stacking pumpkins and ghosts and skulls and Frankenstein pieces, those are all going to be $7 each. And another color, black, in the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. So in the jack-o'-lanterns, we've seen black, orange, and pink. And then they have the white ghosts, the black skulls, and the Frankenstein. Oh cool, they have one put out, so that's what it's gonna look like all set up. They also have the little Squishmallows here. So this one is sparkle with the little sparkle stem at the top. Suzette is gonna be the pink bat. There's Guerra here with, was that a puppy dog, I guess, trick-or-treating? This one is Zomara, is that how you pronounce that? The cat with the Dracula cape on. Has the little fangs as well. You can see that there. There's also Roxanne here. And Gordon the shark with his fall Halloween plaid hat on. And here's the ghost and the witch from the boxes that they have them out, so you can see how tall they are. And The witch is a little underwhelming. It's kind of flat. You can always puff that up by putting some tissue paper underneath it or something if you wanted to give that a little more volume. But those are pretty cool. They're good sizes too. The pajamas also come in this print here with the ghost and the jack-o'-lantern. I'm only seeing the shorts though. I know it has a top that goes with it. I'm just not seeing the top right now. They have some larger animatronics also. So we have this creepy guy here. He's going to be $40. The animatronic bride is going to be $40 as well. The Grim Reaper is going to be $40. And then they have a 10-foot inflatable ghost that lights up. That's going to be $35. And for $15, they got some big old squishmallows here. So they got the jack-o'-lantern one. And they have the witch cat as well. Also for $15, there's these huge pumpkin pillows. I love the color orange on these. That's really pretty with the brown stem. That's really nice. $15 though for that. And for $6, they have all the little squishmallows. So we've got this one, the like Reaper one, the devil, the clown, the bat, the funny monster, the witch. And there's this one. There's also this one here. And for $3, they have a witch hat here as well. That's a good deal for just a basic witch hat. What is this? This huge thing here. Okay, jumbo LED witch hat. So it's gonna look like that there with all the lights on it. That is massive. This thing is huge. $15 for that. Are there measurements on here? Here we go, measurements, 28 inches in diameter by 30 inches tall. So that is massive. Okay, there's no prices on these, so I'll try and find the prices online if I can. But they have this ghost picture. I think Target started this fad a long time ago, many years ago. So Five Below has had this for a few years now. It's usually in the $5 to $7 range. Like I said, if I can find the prices online, you'll see them on the screen. They also have this box of these little ghost mini cups. These are small. They're like shot glasses, basically. You get 12 of those. Super, super tiny. So you can do like that. You put little candies in them, whatever you want. There's also this really cute ceramic mug with the cauldron and all the stars. I do like that the print goes all the way around. It's a good size mug and it has a good weight to it. That's a nice piece. There's also some to-go cups here. So this one has all the dogs in costume. How many do you get in here, trick or treat? They're 16-ounce cups. You get 10. There's also this version with all of the haunted houses on it. It says Happy Halloween. And then there's this tablescaping decor kit. Create a spectacular party one set. You get a honeycomb ghost and jack-o'-lantern. You get the cardstock haunted house piece that's the background. You get some table scatter and you get the paper table runner. So it is the whole centerpiece, all the pieces for the centerpiece there. And then once you put it all together, it will look something like that. There's also this nice melamine, well, more plastic than melamine, BPA free, food safe bowl. Again, no prices on anything on this display here, but they have this one here. And this is really cute too, the skeleton chip and dip tray. So it is plastic again, but you have the chip bowl there with the skeleton kind of hanging out of it like he's taking a bath in your dip. That's kind of fun. So again, I'll put the prices on screen if I'm able to find them online. It looks like they're starting to put out a ghost face display. You can see it's kind of not filled out yet, but they do have this really cool tumbler down here. You've got ghost face on one side, the pink straw, and then it says ghost face on the back. It has a shoe print. If you can see those dots on there, it's actually a shoe print on it. So there's that. There's the AirPods case here, and then you have this little hair clip. Then there's costumes here. You got the pink or the white, or you can get the red devil looking mask, and they all come with the coordinating fake knife. They're gonna be $5, it looks like, and possibly the same for these, but I'll see if I can confirm that online. Oh, they have the little duckies, the little Tubs duckies. So we got Scared Chucky, Hannibal Lecter, the Mummy, Wolfman, Skeleton, Reagan, the Nun, Megan, Leatherface. There's also Pennywise here, Billy the Puppet, Michael Myers, Dracula. So they have a ton of them here, and if the price is the same as last year, they were $5. I did grab some last year. I don't think there's any new ones that I want to grab this year. I don't see the price on the display here though. So if I can find it online, I will double check. If it's different than $5, I'll put it on the screen, but otherwise $5 for those. And they have these Squishmallows over here as well. Did we see these ones yet? I don't think so. We just looked at a ton of different Squishmallows. So we got the witches, the jack-o'-lantern one is really cute. There's the little devil. What's this purple one? Little cat. There's a bunch of different ones there. And no price for these on the shelf either. They do have a Ouija board here too if you're into that. Not my jam, but it's here. And what is this? Collect all 13 designs, mystery vinyl figures for Ghostface. And it's these little containers that have the different characters in them. And they have the same for Stitch. Now these are both going to be $5 each. There is pricing on here. Those are the different ones for Stitch. And that's the container it comes in. They also have a Terrifier card holder, a Halloween keychain, a lanyard with Terrifier, and who's this? An Art Krispies with this. Terrifier again. There's also these Terrifier hangers. Again, you can collect all 8. I'm not sure if these are specific mystery boxes or not, but I only see the one here right now. They do also have teddy bears if you can find them. This one's sold out. And they have the little figurines for $5. You've got Leatherface and a couple of different poses there. There's Chucky. There's a Corpse Bride. Victor and Emily from Corpse Bride. So a few different ones there. Oh, there's some more shorts here too. These are going to be $7 each. These are that thick fleece comfy ones here. So you got Friday the 13th. There's a Snoopy pattern one. And then there's Chucky. Again, $7 for any of those. And then, you know, they have the $5.55 t-shirts here. So you've got up there Friday the 13th. Killing it here with Halloween 2, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw, Chucky, Scream, Scary Movie, Great Pumpkin, Casper, that's cute, Jennifer's Body, The Pumpkin King, and this one here, this is Boo, I Put a Spell on You, Trick or Treat. So some really fun ones for this season. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. It's supposed to be a cat. These are the huge giant ones, ages 6 up. Does it say how big it is? This is absolutely huge. It's got these massive arms and legs here. But they have the black cat. They have this kind of tie-dyed purple monster. And then there's this green one here. Those are super, super cute. These are cute. They have some pumpkin stakes here on off timer. So first thing I've seen with a timer, it's a 2-pack. Don't see the prices on this display. $5 it looks like for those. You get 2 of the jack-o'-lantern. You also can choose the skulls, be the same. They always have some cute dog toys here. So I'm seeing this Wicked themed one. That's the only kind of Halloween-esque one that I'm seeing so far. But I'm sure they'll get some more in. Yeah, these aren't specifically Halloween, but you can definitely work them in with your Halloween. But $7 is a great deal for what looks like a faux fur blanket, especially for the fall and winter, Christmas months and everything. $7 for those. These are 50 by 60 inches. So they're a good size, and these are like super buttery soft. You can't go wrong with the neutral, and this burgundy color is really pretty for the fall and Christmas season. Almost missed these. We got some paper plates and things out here. $5 each. You get 20 of the cauldron, 24 of the little ghost there. And then what is this? Little cocktail napkins. We got the cat. Is that the only design? It's the only design that I see so far. You get 20 of those. They also have some really cute candles with the icon glasses for $5 and the ghost or the pumpkin. And some little coffee shaped ones as well. These are also going to be $5. You have the maple cold foam latte or pumpkin spice latte. And then for $7, you have these larger, slightly larger glass containers with the leaves or the apple. And there's this whole collection here of these different candy ones. So everything's gonna come in toasted vanilla, pumpkin cupcake, and salted caramel. There's the lip butter and oil duo, the hair and body mist, the hand and body lotion, the hand cream. The little sample sizes here, and then the candles, and those are all going to come in those 3 cents. They're also starting to get in some of their fall candies and snacks and things. They got the apple pie bites for $2. You got the little peelers and apple cider donuts and caramel apple. There's the Witch's Brew Alani for $3. Also for $3, there's the Bloom sparkling energy drink with the ghost on it, and then there's this pumpkin spice latte La Colombe drink. And for $5, there's the Dubai style waffle cones with the Halloween packaging filled with pumpkin spice, white chocolate, and crispy shell. And those are going to be $5 each. Also for $5, they have the Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn, the Werther's Original Caramels for $5, also in pumpkin spice or caramel apple. And the Flips that is partnering with Dunkin' for the pumpkin spice donut covered pretzels. Those are going to be $4. So that is going to do it for our walkthrough here at Five Below to see what they have out for Halloween. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. There's some really cool things here, I thought anyway. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next one.